The Carolinas, Southeast Virginia, and Georgia could be facing a high impact and significant snowfalls in some places this weekend. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Runda here, and I'm back with another video. If you guys haven't heard, there is a winter storm that is going to be taking place mainly in the Carolinas, especially North Carolina. All of the state of North Carolina is under winter storm watches. Well, actually, a few counties up in the mountains and a few counties that is on the state line of Tennessee and North Carolina is under winter storm warnings, which is expected as well, I expect to go across the state all the way here to eastern North Carolina. Now, the Outer Banks going to be having a little issue here because they could face blizzard conditions. Yes, blizzard conditions is possible in the Outer Banks. Now, here where I live in Jacksonville, North Carolina, there is potential of strong winds as the snow is falling during the peak of the storm, late Saturday night, early Sunday morning. We could be ranging from 5 to 8 inches, but I also saw a model that says 12 to 8 inches we could possibly have here too. So if you guys haven't known, this is now the time to prepare because it looks like we're locked in almost. Tomorrow is Friday. It's Thursday evening right now as I'm filming this video. So it kicks off Friday night across parts of the Carolinas, if I'm not mistaken, Tennessee. Ramps up, especially Saturday night along eastern North Carolina. I feel bad for the ones that's out in the Outer Banks. I feel bad for most of us that live here in eastern North Carolina, but mainly the Outer Banks is my highest concern right now because they stick out. They're going to be a little closer to the low pressure, a little closer, but they could have blizzard conditions and high wind. The National Weather Service out in Morehead City, North Carolina, already circled as of this morning that there is a possibility of blizzard conditions in the Outer Banks. So I want to go ahead and not hold you guys too long, but I want to go ahead and show you guys the latest watches, warnings, and advisories that was issued by the National Weather Service as of this evening. More updates will be coming out as we approach closer to this storm, but it looks like it's more than likely to impact the Carolinas, mainly North Carolina. So this is coming from the National Weather Service. So let's read what they have highlighted right here. Another Arctic blast was surged south across the northern plains tonight, crossing the Midwest and reaching the Gulf Coast Friday night. Dangerously cold temperatures will persist across the eastern U.S. into early February. There is increasing confidence for significant heavy snow across much of the southern Appalachians, Carolinas, and southern mid-Atlantic Friday into Sunday. Excuse me, y'all. So we go down here. We have the coastal flood watches. Down here in Florida, look like that's like what that color is. Down here in Florida, Miami, you guys, there's under no warnings or advisory. You look like I got a gale warning off your coast though. We go up here in Georgia. You have look like. Let's see, make sure that's correct before I say. Winter storm advisories? No, that's not winter storm advisories. It look like y'all under freeze warnings. Yes, y'all under freeze warnings in Southeast Virginia. Just north of you guys, northern part of Georgia, there is winter storm watches in effect. Well, not in effect, but that was issued. All of Mississippi, for the most part, is under extreme cold warning. So you guys make sure you guys are staying warm. And then this two blue is cold weather advisories. Now we go over here towards Tennessee, Virginia, North Carolina, and South Carolina. The entire state of North Carolina is under some type of watch and advisories back here in the mountains of North Carolina in the light pink. Winter weather advisories has been issued for parts of Virginia, but the counties that's basically closer to the North Carolina border is also under winter storm warnings going up here in Virginia. There is also winter storm warnings in parts of Virginia. I expect that they continue to go across east of Virginia and to the point sometime tomorrow overnight, especially into Saturday. Winter storm warnings will be all across North Carolina and potentially all across South Carolina. The entire state of South Carolina is under winter storm watches. We zoom in over here to my area. Let me go ahead and click that. This is the National Weather Service out of Morehead City. My area is currently facing a gale warning not too far off our coast. There is a storm watch also in effect. Let's see. Winter storm watch already issued. We know about that. We're not under any flood watches for us now. That looks like it's mainly going to be for the Outer Banks though. And we also under a hazardous weather outlook that is C. And we could potentially be seeing more than 4 inches of snow, possibly 8, according to the National Weather Service. And we have a good chance of seeing more than 8 inches. I wouldn't rule out we seeing a little bit more than that, maybe 9 potentially. But I could be wrong. But the way the system looking, it's gonna be one wild winter storm that impacts the Carolinas, mainly North Carolina. I know I'm saying that a lot. I live here in North Carolina, but this storm is going to get so strong. Again, the Outer Banks could face blizzard conditions. Now, down here in Jacksonville, North Carolina, it's going to be even worse. Not really even worse. It's probably worse in the Outer Banks, but it's still going to be strong winds Saturday night as the peak of the storm hits, and the snow will be falling really heavy, so travel will be almost dangerous. Well, it will be dangerous, not almost, it's going to be dangerous and almost impossible across the entire state of North Carolina. Even to the fact to when the storm leaves, most of North Carolina, if not all of North Carolina, depending on how much snow falls in some areas, it'll be hard to travel to for major interstates like I-40 or I-95, and then your highways like Highway 17, Highway 24. Those areas, it's going to be crazy to travel through, if not impossible. You can't travel through them, so you're gonna just have to stay home. Make sure you have generators and stuff. They're not expecting too many power outages. It's very low. Just want to say, you just don't want to jinx it, especially with the high winds, especially for you folks out there in the Outer Banks, and you're also facing a coastal flood advisory. That seems like it's just gonna be nasty out there. So again, if you guys don't know, you just have until Saturday, I mean late Friday night, when this storm starts rolling in, and then Saturday during the day when it picks up. The peak of the storm for most of us here in the Carolinas will be throughout Saturday night. So hope you guys are prepared. This seems like this is going to actually happen. They have high confidence that it is, to the point warnings already been issued for parts of Virginia, North Carolina, and Tennessee, which is expected to stretch each and not east. And I do not rule out the entire state of North Carolina being put under winter storm warnings in every single county. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay safe out there. I will keep you guys up to date on what's going on. If there's any tweaks or shifts in this storm, most likely will be a little, but it looks like for the most part we are locked into this storm impacting the Carolinas, parts of Georgia, parts of Tennessee, and southeastern Virginia. Well, actually parts of Virginia in general. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's your boy Runner right here. Just wanted to bring you guys the latest update as of this evening. And that being said, it's your boy Runner right here. Out.